Welcome, mortal kind, to Quest Accepted. We are a tabletop role-playing game community run by a bunch of cool fucking nerds. Today we have Breakfast King as Khadija the Ranger. We have Amanda as Vagari the Barbarian, and Steve as Sabhir the Fighter. No announcements again, because if you're watching this, you're probably a subscriber of our Patreon or whatever service we're using at the time, and you're enjoying two of our players' backstories before going into the campaign. Say hi, everybody!
Why, hello!
There you go. Without further ado, I believe we can begin. Previously, Bal left the commerce-busy town of Raim, joining a caravan on the way to Haya as protectors to the civilians embarking on the long road. You joined the half-orc Hilda and the hobgoblin Nash in these duties, sage and expats and members of the Blightland fighters. Just as Khadija and Hilda started to settle into their watch once you made camp, you were suddenly attacked by a motley group of assailants. Among them, a cultist you recognized was a member of the Verdoran cult. The cultist called to attack a member of your caravan, Lenny, a mysterious bandage-wrapped individual. As the melee broke out, you all managed to dispatch the interlopers, but not before Vagari took a necrotic shock, knocking her out. Khadija, acting quickly, fed Vagari a health potion, bringing her back into the fray, where you finished off the remaining attackers. As a show of guilt or good faith, Lenny showed you, Vagari, the precious Geo the cultist was calling for his minions to retrieve. You woke up the next day and made the rest of your way to Haya undisturbed. I'm going to fast travel us to Haya unless anybody has anything pressing that they want to do exactly. I'm going to take that as a no. Perfect.
So we're fast traveling?
We're getting there.
What?
We get the loading screen with the tips and tricks.
Don't roll below a 5. Don't roll nat ones and fighting. As the mirage on the horizon starts to dissipate, a single spire begins to emerge in the distance. The Fang of Assad. The monolith beyond marks Haya's piety for the king of the Kintran pantheon and the territory of the city. While low buildings form the bulk of the city, some few towers do accentuate the Hayan skyline. As you approach, busy stands and shops constrict the entryway to the city. Traffic here is busier than on the road, and the smell of salt air wafts lazily on the breeze. Off to the side, near to the gates, a larger space is reserved for transport, and you notice a young woman of muscular physique waving you down. You are all on the caravan. Nash is driving. I'm going to go ahead and say that Hilda is right there next to him, and you guys are in the caravan with the rest of the group. You hear a few exchanges between Nash, Hilda, and this mysterious woman that's waving them down. She seems to hold the same role as Namib did in Raim, where she's basically kind of like keeping track of who's going and who's coming and all this stuff. You can hear Hilda. Shiara, good to see you. We have arrived. We are in good standing, but we have things we need to discuss. Shiara looks at her a little confused, and they kind of go off to the side. You all start to unpack, and the scene is yours.
All right. We haven't gotten paid yet, have we?
No, you have not. You're currently unpacking the caravan, all the things off. Everybody's kind of coming off of the caravan and gathering their things and starting to move forward.
Can I look around to see if, like, it's just us three alone, or if like people are within listening vicinity of like our conversation, or like
You
how
can
are we
pull-
structured right now?
It's kind of busy. You're not the only caravan. There's a lot of stands off to kind of like your left. You're pulled off to the right. You can see the gates in front of you of the walls that kind of enclose the city around. And like I said, there's lots of like market stands and vendors kind of off to the side. You have space to kind of pull the three of you off to the side if you wish.
Okay. Deja and Davin, I would like to have a word with you, really quick, if it would be all right.
Yes, of course. And
All
And
right.
I'll stop what I'm doing and walk over.
look, I wanted to bring this up a long time ago. There really just wasn't an opportunity with the traveling, with the caravan, and everybody being so close. The night that we were ambushed, Lenny told me something very unusual, and he told me not to tell anyone. He could get killed for it, and there are repercussions. But as far as I see, I almost lost my life, and at this point, I'm not trying to protect him. I'm trying to protect us. So, as far as what I could gather, he was carrying what looked like this reverse geode almost. Like it was like a geode, but it was a little bit different. There are like crystals coming out and on the surface, and he was saying something. I don't know who these Blightland fighters are, or if you're familiar. Deja, maybe, I don't know. But apparently, this geode is supposed to save the world. I don't know what that means. Apparently, that's what they're after. I don't really know much more than that. For all we know, he could be trying to destroy the world after everything we've gone through, so... I'm only bringing it to your attention in case this becomes an issue in Haya.
It's putting a lot of faith into a rock.
That's what I thought as well. But, I've been in Alkut for so long, I don't know what magical uncertainties lie beyond this continent, so I took it at face value, really.
Can I
Is it
roll like
some?
an intelligence check to see if I have any idea what she's describing?
Sure.
Okay, let's see how well I go with a -2.
Do
That's
you
a
think we
7 in
should
total.
take it away from him?
Sounds like a rock. Sounds like some kind of crystal formation, just as she's describing.
I've never heard of a rock being able to save the world before.
Yes, like I said, I asked him how, and he refused to tell me anything more than that. So that's really all I have. Davin, you want to steal the rock. I thought the rock was very pretty, so I'm not opposed to it. But, again, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys. I did anyway because in my mind, he almost got me killed, so why do I care?
Why would you two wish to steal the rock? What would you even do with it?
I just don't trust him, is all.
And it would look pretty on my desk in my cell. I could put it with all my painted rocks that I got when we were camping a few nights ago. Start a little collection.
Well, I am here to keep a low profile, so I'm not going to do something that might risk that.
But it doesn't sound like we cannot.
Any trouble the two of you might make would reflect poorly on me.
Well, moving forward, at least you guys know. I thought it was worth at least addressing it and bringing it to your attention.
It's appreciated that you told me about this. Thank you for that.
Yes, and
Will
like
you
I
bring
said,
it to your superiors?
Yes, I will be sure to let my superiors know it's...
I think at the very least, though, if you do let your superiors know, leave Lenny's name out of it, I would at least like to keep the anonymity for him, given I wasn't even supposed to say anything to begin with.
I'll see what I can do.
So that's all I can ask. So anyway, moving forward, I guess, do we want to continue unpacking?
I suppose so until we get paid, and then I drop you two off at the arena, and I get my job done.
All
Or
right, that sounds
other way
good to
around.
me.
As you guys are kind of wrapping up this conversation and turning back to help kind of remove the stuff, you see Nash kind of saunter up to you guys. Behind him in the distance, you can see Hilda talking with the woman addressed as Shiara. So Nash walks up, cowboy hat. Hey, just want to thank you all again for a job well done. Here is your payment. He gives you 50 gold each. And for your troubles, an additional 50 gold. So you can all get 100 gold into your inventory.
Yay!
Dopeth.
Wait, nice.
Which is it's a very
lot.
yeah.
How much would it cost for the two of these people to buy their own freedom?
You guys can't
Two
afford
goats.
Qaid-Alam. Qaid-Alam is he's one of the 12 noble houses. Like it's a lot. Sabhir.
Hmm.
Nash looks at you. Sabhir, you mind if we have a conversation in private? Just take a second.
Sure. Whatever you wish.
He pulls you off to the side.
Sorry, I just think we keep having conversations to the side. We just keep getting further and further into the desert.
We're just slowly making our way to the arena.
We're
It's
back
like
at
walking through the
inlet.
gardens in Game of Thrones.
You guys
More
have walked all the way
betrayal.
back to right. He was just like, "Can I pull you off to the side?" You guys make the journey all the way back.
Come with me. I just need to talk to you. Puts me back in the
Just wait,
cell.
wait, can I pull you aside? No, let me pull him
Woo.
aside. If we pull him aside and we pull them aside,
Vagari, can I have a word?
it's the
Dun,
Greek
dun.
tortoise. You keep moving at
Dun,
half
dun,
a distance.
dun, dun, dun.
Infinity. Listen. I can appreciate that you got priorities for your sister. When you take on a job where you take on protected civilians, you focus on the fucking civilians. Now, it worked out, and that's fine, and I get it. But you gotta think really carefully when you take on a job like this. When you're out in battle, what kind of shit can go down?
I did.
Now,
think
Vagari's a big
carefully.
girl. She can take care of herself. But I had you in the back with me to take care of the people up on the hill. That the lizard folk, that lizard dude, came up to attack. And you can see that he's like, good job.
Mhm.
Be smarter.
I was protecting civilians. I was doing the right thing. The one that was near Vagari and jumped off and ran to the others, you handled. I could not catch it if I went into a full sprint.
Make a persuasion check.
Also, my sister can handle herself. She was knocked out cold.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Other dice. Fuck. 3.
Make an insight check.
Oh god.
Sight. Soft 20.
All right. You can tell that he's like pissed. But there is with a 20, I will say there's a level of respect and just like the tiniest amount of, not fear is the wrong word, but like almost like surprised deference, if that makes sense. Deference, if that makes sense. You putting two and two together, the roar that you did at the end of the fight really caught everyone off guard that it came from you, and you can tell that he's like, there's more to this guy, but he's trying really hard to like hold back just like all of the frustration that he felt. You can tell that he's a very honor bound individual, and he just kind of like, all right, just see you around. Take care. And he
Take
walks
care of
off.
yourself. And remember, a life is worth the same as any life. No more, no less.
And he just keeps going. Hilda finishes up her conversation. I would like to thank you all as well for the assistance that you gave. I apologize for the level of danger. I have just spoken to one of my superiors. We are going to make a full investigation of the road and investigate this Vedoran cult that seems to be making a presence here. Thank you again. She's going to start to turn away unless one of y'all...
Actually, could I pull out the medallion of the cultist that we grabbed?
Yeah.
And tap her on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I do not know if this could help you in your search. You already know who the cultist is, but maybe this will lead you to them. The make, the metal, anything.
And I'll hand them the medallion.
Hilda takes the medallion. You're just giving it to her, like
Mhm.
to keep.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, this would be useful. Perhaps. I want to reiterate and make a small correction. Khadija, you, I believe last session when you were making a history check for it, you realized that they were a cult from the south. Like, that is not accurate. I give you inaccurate information.
Okay.
The Verdoran cult is not something that you have ever heard of, but you know that there are, in the south, there are religious fanatics. Like the continent of Alkut is kind of divided in three sections. It's got the northern part and the Nar, and then it has the southern part with the mountains. And beyond the mountains in that southern part, the communities there are what are known to be more like religious fanatics. So the worship of other gods is very strict down there, almost outlawed pretty much. And you, I want to say, assume that the Verdoran cult could be from down there because of the language that you heard them speaking, which is the southern Alkutian language. So I just wanted to make that quick correction.
Okay.
Hilda looks at you, Sabhir. Thank you very much. This might prove useful. She pockets it. Good luck on your future endeavors, and be safe. She
Hilda.
turns to leave.
Well, I'll be in touch.
Sounds good.
All right. On the caravan, there are 3 people whose village got burned down, and they're basically coming to Haya for a new start.
Pretty much, yeah. The siblings, yeah.
Were they? No, I thought the siblings were the arena people. Going to the arena.
Yes, you're right. The siblings want a trip to go to the arena. No. The siblings are the ones whose town got attacked. The 3 people who seem to have met there are the ones that won the tickets to the arena.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the 3 siblings, they look like they have like nothing to their name.
They look like they have some personal belongings, but nothing of any significant monetary value. No.
Alright, I'm just gonna go up to each of them and just slide them like 5 gold each. Good luck on starting anew.
They look shocked and amazed. They're like, "Holy! Thank you very much. This is exactly what we need in a place like this."
Good luck.
And the elf, the elf woman who seems to be like the older one, she like pulls you in a tight embrace.
Awkward bat hack, and then thank you.
You guys collect the rest of your things, and make your way into the town. You present. You have traveling documents. Like every place requires like a sort of passport of some kind. But you have all the documents needed, and you can do one of 2 things. You can either make your way towards the arena, or you can make your way towards the jeweler. Or if you guys want to do some shopping with your newly found gold, you're welcome to do so as well.
I'm currently having an internal debate here. Logically, I should get rid of the kids I'm babysitting before I do the important errands. But also, you know, entertainment-wise, is it all that good to get rid of them right off the bat?
It's entirely your decision.
Yes, let the children run free.
You
Nothing
are
will
looking
go
troubled,
wrong.
Khadija. What is it?
To remind you, you have to escort them back to Muzbarak.
Yeah. I know. It's a round trip. Yeah.
How much time do we have before we need to be at the arena anyway?
Do not know. I mean,
The
it's been, what, 2 days?
The road is roughly 3 days long. You guys got attacked on the first night. The next 2 nights were quiet. You would know that the fight, like the show begins tomorrow. You have essentially a day of freedom, which we will get through quickly, hopefully.
I don't know if
shopping?
you guys have any plans, but I think this might be a good opportunity to seek out another, maybe more knowledgeable medicine man for Sabhir, my Davin. If we can get his arm fixed before tomorrow's arena fight, that would, I think, play out to all of our benefits.
Oh, no, this is fine. I do not need any healers. If none could heal from when it first happened, then it is what it is.
Well,
I can fight the same, Vagari.
I know. You're very strong, but the optimist in me just wants you to have as high quality life as possible. But perhaps we can save that for after the arena fight, and perhaps we need medicines after anyway. Is there any way you guys want to see him, Haya?
I do not know what's here.
I personally have my own errand to run.
Oh, what errand?
I have to pick up something.
Well, we can always come with you.
Yes, it's not like we have anything else to do.
All right. Or do you two wish to do some shopping with your newly found gold, and then I can go pick up my item after I drop you off?
You're leaving us alone?
No.
Davin, don't put it to her like that. And I'm nudging him. Oh no, we will go shopping and be responsible adults. No
Us-
worries about us.
Completely responsible. 100%. Wait. If I get far from you, does this thing happen?
Does it?
The earrings are more of a tracking mechanism, and it's not necessarily controlled by Khadija, but Khadija she can track you down with those things. She essentially has a sort of authority to use them against you. The exact details of which you are not entirely familiar with. You just have kind of mostly heard. You would know, Khadija, that they are in a sort of sense kind of like, I can't find a better way to describe it than bound to you. It's not something like you can control their will or anything like that, but you can make them submit in a certain sense.
Okay. I guess that gives me enough confidence to leave them outside the store while I go get something.
Yeah, again, it's not something that you can like control their will and they can like fight back to an
Yeah.
extent and all this stuff. Like, it's not like you can just like heal and they immediately come back to, like, that's not how that works. But you know where they are, and if they try to essentially like get out of your charge, you can suppress them, in a sense.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Follow me to the errand. You two will stand outside as I go in then.
All right, well, maybe there's a store nearby where you're going, and we'll have something to look at while you're getting your errand done.
All right.
It's not like wherever you're going, it's only there. We're in a town now. There's much to do. Just we don't know what to do.
Yes, just don't get into trouble.
We would never.
All right. Going to do my errand.
All right, so you have the location, the address of basically where you want to go. As you walk into the city, there is a smaller monolith. It's like road and a bunch of buildings, and there's a small square there. And there's another monolith there, which is smaller, and it has a translucent sort of pyramid top. And this is a dedication to the goddess Atifa. You recognize to be the goddess of beauty, passion, love, freedom, and sorrow. And so it's basically all these blocks and then the translucent parameter part at the top. From here, this kind of functions as like the entrance / center of the city. There are two portions to the city. There's the old city and the new city off further to the east. The old city is primarily residences closer to the outside of the city. And then there is a market as well as like a sort of hospitality sort of portion. At the end of it, there are, which is now on the coast, there are docks and where ships are coming and going, where commerce is occurring. The new part of the city, which is an extension, you can see there are, it's basically just more of the same. It's got another extended commerce portion. There are more docks, and then in between the old docks and the new docks is the new Colosseum, the Duama Colosseum. You would know that the jeweler that you're looking for is in the old commerce part.
Okay. All right. I'll head on over there then.
Okay. The place you're looking for is a store called Shazez's Rings. And it it shows essentially 12 rings in a circle, and in the center there is a sort of, it's not like a icosahedron, it's like a transparent icosahedron. It's a geometrical shape that connects all of them together.
Alright.
You guys are gonna wait outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna have them wait outside. And I'm going to, let's see. I'm gonna look at the two of them and say, stay here. I'll
Of
know if you go
course.
somewhere. And I'm gonna
Can I
cast
look around to see if there's any stores nearby?
I'm gonna cast
where we
Hunter's
are?
Mark on Vagari before I go in.
Ew.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I left
Yeah.
for an hour.
How dare you?
I'm just like, I got my eye on you. And that's how I cast the spell.
But I
That
see
works.
the trust is strong in you. I see is
When
it
you
possible to at least go into a store nearby within like walking vicinity?
don't go more than 50 feet.
Okay, no worries. You have me marked.
Never learned how to count that high. But I'll
Alright.
give it a shot.
We will estimate.
Okay. You walk in to Shazed's Rings, and the store is filled with just jewelry, wall to wall. You can see that it's separated by items, so rings, necklaces, piercings, earrings, all this stuff, and it is separated by metal and by gem, and it is incredibly organized. Like the amount of, like, it's like the walls are shining. There are a couple of display cases, and the front counter is currently unoccupied. You do hear movement in the back.
The guy's name was Abraham, right?
Did I say that?
The contact. It was in one of the chats there.
Was it?
Vagari, if we were
I have
to
no memory of this.
walk away, left or right, or straight,
Right or straight, I don't know. Whatever way you want to go, I will follow suit.
well, how about we decide by this? Let's flip a coin. Heads,
Ha! You do know my
Straight.
gambling habit.
heads,
I'm always
straight,
down for a good bet.
tails, right.
Damn, it's so weird. I could have sworn I saw something. Whatever.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm doing evens. Evens is heads and odds is right.
Okay.
It's a 5.
Looks like we go straight.
Alright, after you. If we wander a little further than 50 feet, it's not a big worry.
Who's gonna know?
Khadija, you can tell that they're moving if they are.
She said we could.
If they go
Alright, so we're going
further-
straight.
If they go
Do we
further
see
than
anything?
50 feet, I'm going to sort of nudge the connection there.
You guys can feel the pressure of the piercings.
Oh,
Make a perception check.
okay. It is a 17.
17. This is a fairly busy street. There's a number of different shops, a couple of inns. 17. Nothing of particular note. Nothing of particular note.
These stores don't seem as intriguing as the ones from the last city we were in.
Yes, it's almost like the coin lied.
It's
Well, we can
busy. There's a
always
lot
go
of
back
more.
and go to the right.
It's busy. There's a lot more. There's many more stores, and they're a lot more interesting, and they're larger. So everything that you found in the bazaar in Raim, there's a lot more of it and larger amounts, but nothing that particularly grabs your attention. Khadija, what are you doing? You hear the somebody working in the back.
Do I know my contact's name or just go in there?
You know that this is the jewelry store, and the jeweler's name is Shazed.
Shazed. I call out Shazed.
Yes, be right with you. You wait another minute or two. You see a bald high elf with just covered in piercings. They're slightly darker skin, like somebody like a local from this town, but their accent is definitely from Sajin. They have elongated earlobes that kind of hang down to almost like where their jawline ends, and they are just covered in, aside from their ears covered in piercings, they have like rings on every single, like in between every single knuckle. They have all of these like different necklaces and chains, and they have an ornamental sort of like neck piece that goes there. They wear simple beige and white robes. Said, you see him peek out from behind the door. Yes. 1 second, please. And he turns around. You wait about another minute, and he comes back. As he moves to the counter, he has a small box that fits just in the palm of his hand, and he just kind of waves his hand, and you can see the two windows in the front. The blinds kind of close, and you can hear the door lock. I trust you're here for Mr. Elam.
Oh yeah.
Very well. Excellent. He hands you a very small package. This is the charge that was given to me. It is of precious importance. Sorry, not Elam. Mine.
Mahdi.
That's what's
Mahdi.
what's
The family.
is what?
The family name is Mahdi.
Mahdi? Okay, because you changed it like 3 times for me. Okay.
She likes to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, she likes to keep me on my toes. I have 3 different names.
I gotta be incognito, even out of character.
I have 3 different names here. All right.
Her
so
dad's
Mahdi.
remarried multiple times.
Yeah.
You changed the name on me. The Mahdi. Mrs. Qaid Mahdi's charge.
Yes.
Very well. Here you are. It's a small wooden box with a keyhole in the front, and he hands you as well a key on a chain. Silver chain, small key that clearly goes to the box. It's a very important ring. Do take care of it.
I shall. But if you don't mind, I'm going to just open it up, make sure it's in there.
Please.
I would look quite the fool to go all the way back with an empty box.
No, I fully understand.
Alright, I'm gonna open it up.
You open it, and you see that in there is a singular, simple ring. It has it's a signet ring. It has 2 feathered wings, and in the middle of it is a worker's tool. It's like an artisan's tool, something between a hammer and a screwdriver, though not the same. You recognize it to be an artificer's thing. Actually, make a history check.
Oh no.
You can get advantage on this.
Okay.
This would be relevant to Nadia's studies.
With advantage, I got a 5. The other one
Would you
was
like
a
to
1.
see?
The DC wouldn't be super high. You know that it is of some level of importance. The make of this is definitely like something from Ximnus. And if you remember, what you were actually charged with, what was told to you, is that it was a pair of earrings and a necklace that you were retrieving.
Would I know that was code for something? Or
No. You would not know that it's code.
can I see the order request for this?
Absolutely. He goes back, and there is a signed document. It has the symbol of the Mahdi's family crest on there, and
it's-
of Elam's family crest on there as well.
I was told there would also be earrings and a necklace as well.
Make a history check real quick.
Oh gosh.
You see him kind of pause and like hold it. You can do this with
17.
advantage. You can 17?
Oh, yeah. And I got another one again. So 17.
17.
Yay!
If you recall, at the very, very beginning, when you were sitting with Nadia in the sort of welcoming area past the reflection pool of the Mahdi estate, of the Mahdi keep, you heard Kaid Elam and Nadia's mother talking, and they were saying something about how important this is to the king, and how if she was sure that sending you was the right idea. And she was saying that yes, that Khadija has always been very successful and very loyal and very reliable. So putting two and two together, you can figure out that maybe you weren't given all the right information, but the order form is definitely accurate. Like it's definitely that, and you can discern that it's not a fake.
Okay. Alright, so it's okay. The confirmation order is all I needed for this. Alright.
Yeah. You open the box and the ring is in there. There is as well I would not say a certificate of authenticity, but it is a sort of like it's like in between a certificate of authenticity and a research/order form. This is the ring. It has the title there. It's the Ring of Skydus. Skydus, you recognize to be the name of one of the winged riders that fell, one of the Ximnus winged riders that fell during the War of Fracture. Almost a century ago now.
Okay. This is very rare.
Yeah, it's one of a kind.
Alright. I'll make sure that is locked up and kept right next to my letter. In my right on my person.
So because you opened it, because I wasn't sure if you were going to.
Okay.
The order is this is a magical item. It requires attunement. It is a ring. It has 3 charges. You can cast either shield or absorb elements on yourself or on a target that you can see within 60 feet. Once charge. It recharges 1d4 minus 1 charges a day, and you can expend all 3 charges to cast Thunderstep.
Why do you tempt me with this? No, I'm locking that up tight. This is way too important to mess around with. Alright. Thank you for passing this on to me.
I do hope that you maintain the discretion that this item warrants.
Of course.
I'm sure you are the best at what you do.
I
And if
am.
there's anything else that I can be of service of to you or the king, do let me know.
I will. Can I take a quick look at the earrings and necklaces, see if there's anything in my price range of 75 gold that I've left?
You can make a perception or investigation check, up to you. I mean, well, you don't really need to make a perception check. I'll say that for 75 gold, you definitely you can see there's varying different items here. You could get something with a small gemstone. There's a variety of colors. They're small. They're not huge. 75 gemstone with a chain, like, it's not going to be a huge thing, but it's going to be, something that you could afford to get.
Nah, I won't bother then.
Okay.
Alright, I leave. And I look around for my 2 wars. What have they been up to during this time?
Shall we flip another coin to see where we go? Tails, we go back. Heads, we go left.
Sounds good to me.
You want to flip the coin?
Sure, I'll flip this time. I got an 18. So evens were...
Evens were heads.
Okay.
So we go left.
I guess we go left after you.
Yeah. Is
Really
there any?
quick.
Yep.
So Marco, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we know how these earrings are like fixed to our ears and like how easy it would be to like remove them?
Make a straight intelligence check.
Damn it, you knew my intelligence is low.
I mean, this is like...
Oh my god, I got a nat 1. That doesn't help. I rolled the high ones when it doesn't matter. So I know nothing.
No clue.
Wonderful. Well, that doesn't help. Anyway.
We go left.
What
Sorry.
is there anything that that our eyes catch after we've gone straight and left outside of this?
Make a perception check.
21. Will you do something for me?
21. There are more inns. There's some lounges. There's there is a nice like hookah bar. That, like, most of the buildings are kind of like closed up. There's one particular building that's pretty nice. It's got like an outside sort of patio area that has these columns that hold up the roof, and it's open air sort of, and there's there's like cushions and rugs and everything, and people are just kind of smoking hookah, drinking and chilling. You see that the servers are dressed in, like, imagine I Dream of Jeannie sort of accoutrement. That's the kind of people that are the servers at this location. Looks pretty nice.
Does this catch your eye?
Yes, I don't know if I've ever been somewhere like this. I say we go in and have a smoke.
Yes, it smells
Fruity.
different.
And
Yes,
we'll,
like
Bring them
tobacco
back
has
and
been
then-
sweetened with syrup or something.
and we'll walk in, I guess.
Walk in.
Khadija, you
Zach.
find them there.
Like after they've had a bit of time there, or just as they enter?
Well, I mean, your interaction wasn't too long, and they went one direction and didn't find anything interesting. Then they went in the other direction, and you can see them starting to go in.
I'm gonna whistle at them.
Oh, Khadija, you're just in time for some hookah. Come,
Cat's
come.
calling me.
We
Yeah.
already picked the table and everything.
No, we've got to get a move on.
For what?
what?
I thought we had the day.
Yeah, the
No, we
arena
have it
isn't
until
until
the
tomorrow.
end of my errand. And the two of you need your time to recover from the journey. And be ready
What
to fight
better way
tomorrow.
to recover than with a hookah?
Look how relaxing it looks.
What relaxing. Look, Khadija, I will be straight with you. This is a new arena. This is our first time fighting in the arena. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm honestly a little bit stressed out because if we lose tomorrow, we're 0-1 at this arena. It's not going to look good for us, and it's not going to look good for our handler, and I'm sure he won't be very happy to hear that both of his fighters lost. However, if we relax and enjoy ourselves and kind of prepare in that way, I think that would be good for our mentality going into tomorrow. What do you say?
I say you're pushing your luck right now.
You don't want to have a little fun before potential death. Okay.
I guess we
What
will
have you-
just go and die in our room. Just pray for death tomorrow, because that's all we will have to do is just think about how we will die. That sounds
Okay.
like fun.
It does.
Well,
What
Deja,
happened
I
to
thought-
you?
Yeah, I thought you were fun. What happened? Last city, we could do all kinds of things.
I feel like I'm getting manipulated by younger siblings right now. Or it feels very much like babysitter with the two troublemaking kids.
Perfect.
What happened to you? You seem different.
I have to make sure my duties are in line, and that includes dropping the two of you off. On the way, how about we pick up another bottle of alcohol for you too? Something nice. Me,
Oh.
wine. And you can
Oh.
enjoy that in your rooms there.
I would say that's a fair compromise. We can still relax with some alcohol. It's no hookah, but seems fair.
A hard bargain, but a deal nonetheless.
Alright, then let's go.
Okay, after you. And I'm just like
Is it-
sulking going out of the hookah bar, like, me.
So you're making your way to the
Bah.
Colosseum?
Hmm?
You're making your way to the Colosseum?
Yeah. And if there's a stall that sells drinks or something, I'll just grab them. Like a bottle or whatever.
Easy
if we're
enough.
if we're walking past other stalls, I would like to peruse these stalls.
Make a perception check. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
No, just chaos.
I'm trying,
11.
Marco. I'm trying.
No, you're good. You're fine. 11.
Estelle's like, I'm just trying to finish this mission before getting killed.
After several hours of two children trying to pull a single parent hither and yonder between knickknack stores, candy stores, toy stores, bars and lounges, and all sorts of other entertaining accommodations in the city, because it is bustling. This is bustling with a lot of commerce, because the Colosseum's opening is tomorrow. Sabhir, you do see all these things, but after several hours of to and fro and all this other stuff, you guys maybe you get a chance to buy a small little knickknack here and there. I'll let you guys decide. You do eventually make it to the Colosseum.
Just turning the corner and it looks like we got slapped with a tourist trap.
Yep, that's exactly yeah. I went to Haya and all I got was this lousy hat.
like a coconut bowl drink with all the frills on.
Yeah. pina coladas and such.
A shot glass that's a silhouette of like a wiener. Oh, that's just me? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just you.
I wasn't
That
going
was
to
just
bring
you.
it up. That was a wild time in that store.
Vegas and LA are not very PC friendly.
So, you all make it to the Duama Arena. You can see, as you make your way from the old city into the boundary of the old and the new city, you find this large oval-like building. In front of it, you see a humanoid lion, a monument of a humanoid lion, kind of not so much riding, but kind of crouched over, like on a platform in front of a solemn-looking crocodile man, a humanoid figure with a large crocodile head, and you recognize these to be depictions of the gods Assad and Sabnu. Behind that, you see this large oval-shaped arena. Atop, you can see adorned with, or you can see not really adorned, but the flapping of these red cloth canvas tarps that are over the stands. There are people going in and out. There's all sorts of commerce happening in this area. When you walk in, there is the general entrance. There's like where to get your tickets. There's a betting area to bet. And you can see that there are fighters coming and going. There's people from like all over the world. After a little while of like walking around, you see a dwarf with shaved sides, kind of like a short mohawk and mutton chops, and he is wearing a regular white shirt with a black vest and pants. And he's just kind of like directing people and all this stuff. And you can see he's kind of like the guy in charge.
All right. I'll go up to him then and bring them along with me.
You grab his attention.
Excuse me.
Right. And who might you be?
Hold on. Wait, I'm trying to remember the mission. Do I tell him my actual name, or do I just tell him that I have the two fighters from the other arena?
You know that Qaida Lam is expecting these two to fight in the arena. So you can say that you're on here on behalf of Qaida Lam and his fighters.
Yeah. I am here on behalf of Khalid Alam. I've brought the two fighters.
The Qaida Lam. He looks through his Oh, right. Okay, here for the trio match. Excellent. So, the three of you.
The two of these. I'm not a fighter.
Last, I've got Vagari, Ruik, and Sabhir. We got a hawk, literally. Like, you're a late entry. We made the exception for the noble family. No one was expecting this. But because it's a noble family, it's one of the 12 nobles. We made the exception. So Ruik is not in your party.
No, I was only supposed to bring two.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You're in a trio fight. It's got to be three of you. So either find a fighter or fill it yourself. Or they're going to fight 2 on 3. But it's too late. The fight is tomorrow. Everything's been set up. The brackets are set up. I've got bets. I've got everything. Like,
you don't have any fighters on standby to fill in?
No, we haven't got any fighters on standby. It's the grand opening. What the...
So you're not prepared?
Are you not prepared? Were you not told who to fucking bring?
I was told who to fucking bring. And that's exactly who I brought.
So, either 3 fighters tomorrow, or you forfeit. Or these two can try their luck against the 3 that they're facing.
I butt in. Who exactly are we facing tomorrow, anyway?
Okay. Yeah. You're fighting the ghostly trio.
Would I know
Silent
who they are?
Sandra, Rusty Ryan, and Trixie Tina.
Trixie Teen, though. What kind of name is that? I'd say we're probably fine with just the two of us.
Yes. Plus, Rurik is an ass. A lesser of a fighter.
How about this, sir? If we find a third fighter before tomorrow, we will bring him or her. If not, it'll be 2 versus 3. You can up the odds, make some extra money.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Thank God it's an advantage. Yes! I got a 21.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You're the fearless runner?
Vagari, fearless runner, that is my name. Charging at 3 and including Trixie or a giant dragon, I'm going to charge fearlessly at them. Either way.
All right. Have it your way.
Alright, great.
The final time to sign up will be tomorrow at open. You'll have 1 hour from opening until the battle start to finish your group.
Sounds good to me. Are we all in agreement or?
Yes.
All right, now that we got that settled, I believe somebody said that they were going to give us a bottle of wine or alcohol. We can discuss our plans further with that.
It was
Yeah, me
almost,
neither.
it
It's very strange.
sounded like Khadija made that
Yes,
bed.
perhaps it was Khadija. I know it wasn't me. It wasn't my Davin. I remember everything Davin tells me. Maybe it was
Yeah,
the hawk.
it's
I
so
don't
weird.
know.
And it was going to be, if I remember right, an
Like a
expensive
very
bottle of wine.
very done mother. I'm gonna
Yes.
grab both of their ears and drag them away.
Ow! Ow!
Wait, don't
My
forget
bad.
this. And the dwarf hands you a basically it's basically where you will be staying tonight in the Colosseum.
Vagari, grab that.
Ow! Stop pulling so hard.
Stop.
Okay. Take him over.
You know, you'd
Fucking
think that she'd be a
fools.
little bit more thankful that I helped to cover her ass.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We fought side by side. There's no need to grab the ears. I'll listen.
Yes, we don't behave. We're just joking. But for real, can we have alcohol now? Because now I really need to relax after finding out this extra bit of information.
Yes. Go grab yourselves a bottle.
Haha, any
Need to
bottle.
think.
Alright, let's go, Davin. You have the lady.
Bottle. Whatever bottle. We heard it.
Alright, bye, see you. Run and we scurry off. Alright, so we gotta...
Yeah, sorry. Khadija's
Is
gonna
there
be
like
like
a-
being like, what's the balance of honor here? Kind of thing.
Is there like a bartender or someone in this area?
Touring the facility, you guys have some level of freedom because you guys are visiting fighters and it's a huge event. So you're not treated as like the typical gladiators that you are, which is very restrictive. There is essentially a fighter area and there is a visitor area or attendee area. You're not allowed into the arena itself, but there are different bars throughout the tunnels and all the entryways that lead out into the arena. And you can see that there's the stands are not filled. There is on like the middle high level, there's like a viewing platform, and you can notice a lot of nobles up there as you guys are kind of touring around the arena looking up into the stands. There are similar cells to the ones that you guys are accustomed to in this area, but eventually making your way through, you find this sort of like general preparation location where there are weapons of all sorts. There's a weapon preparation station that there's whetstones and oils and blacksmiths. There's a small, it's not a large smith, but there is a smithing area for mostly for weapon repairs and armor repairs and things like that. In that area further beyond, there is a sort of mess hall type situation where it's not necessarily like good alcohol, but there are alcoholic drinks that you can get. There's basic foodstuffs. Imagine like what the servers at a fancy restaurant would be able to nibble on in the kitchen. That's basically what's here. It's not the best, but much better than what you guys are used to. And you can see there's all sorts of fighters there.
Sweet. Well, I guess we can grab a table and a bottle, and I mean the food doesn't look too bad either. Grab some dinner, and we'll figure out what our strategy is moving forward.
Yes. Fighting 3 on 2, 2 on 3. It would be
Well,
strange,
yeah.
but not the first time we've been.
It's certainly not the first, but it's still not necessarily in our favor. I'm saying, let's think. He said we just need a fighter, correct? He never said that it had to be a person.
Yes. But I don't know.
If Khadija cannot fight or does not want to fight, and we cannot find another fighter, what about the hawk?
I don't think they would allow.
You know that there's nothing restricting Khadija from fighting.
I mean, Khadija could fight, but it's rarely going to be up to her. She is on the paper. I don't know if she would get in trouble if it was just us two and we lost, because we could get severely injured and ruin our fights in Moosbrook moving forward in the upcoming weeks, or I don't know, even killed, which obviously I'm not in favor of that option. What do you think is going to happen if we don't find a fighter? Do you think she's going to fight alongside us?
She seemed adamant to not. But what about convincing her?
Is Khadija near us at all?
I'm basically trying to interrogate the guy who told us we need another
All right.
fighter. I'm just like, I want to see the paperwork. I want to see who proved this. I'm pushing all the bureaucracy stuff.
I lean close and Davin, hear me out. I would be for that, but I have another plan. If Khadija is not with us in the arena, how easy do you think it would be to take off these earrings and put it on some dead bodies? By tomorrow, this hunter's mark is going to be gone. We can literally leave. I don't think that we're too far from the coast. We could find the boat and get the hell out of here.
We could, but the arena would be searching for us.
Yes, it's
We'd be wanted.
It's risky for sure. I just know, one of our biggest goals is really just establishing freedom and getting out of here. I wouldn't mind getting out of Alkut, at least for some period of time, and I don't know if we're really going to have another opportunity, so I'm okay with not if you're not comfortable with it, but if we don't take this opportunity to leave now, we're probably not going to for the foreseeable future.
How attached are you to your ear?
I have 2 of them, do I not?
Yes, but mainly just where the earring sits.
Oh no, trust me, I've already thought about it. I have a dagger in my pocket ready to go if that's what it was really going to take.
Yeah. Also, what errand did she get?
I
I'm
don't
curious.
know, but it's like her attitude completely changed, because in the last city, we were able to do whatever we wanted. We had the whole day today, and now it's like, go to your room, you're a little child.
She was cordial. Now she's being catty.
Yes, I don't know what happened with that errand. I don't know if she was supposed to pick up something or deliver something, but it seems like ever since she took us, I mean, shoot, even going, she gave us the option to go run free. So I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with all of that. But I would say personally, I don't think that it is worth thinking too much about, given it doesn't really have to do anything with us.
Yes. But
So, with that being said, Khadija could fight. If she does fight, we're not going to be able to escape. If she does not fight, and it's just us, even if we have a third person, we can think out our options and come up with a plan. We have all night.
There's other fighters here, right?
Yes.
Do they have earrings on?
Some of them do. I would say that most of them do.
Is it common knowledge
you-
to like other people what these earrings are?
Yes. It is I wouldn't say that like everybody knows. The people who have these earrings and there's different kinds. It's not just like your guys' earrings are jade, they're green, but there's other forms of restriction. Some people have these bracelets, some people have collars, some people have literally like manacles that if they try to like run or something, the manacles like bind them and like make them fall or whatever, if the behavior becomes clear or the intent becomes clear in that way. You guys have something that's a little more sophisticated, a little higher quality, because you are gladiators of one of the 12 noble families. So the resources that go into taking care of you guys and assuring your guys' capture and maintaining you guys is a little higher.
What the ghostly trio again. It was
Yep.
it was Trixie Tina, right? And then what were the other two names?
Trixie Tina, you also are facing Rusty Ryan and Silent Sandra.
Hey, Rusty Ryan. Why does that sound so cringe?
Yeah. And what was the last one?
Silent Sandra.
Silent Sandra. And these are names that we've never heard before, or we might have heard before.
Make a history check.
Haya! Nah, 11.
You've heard of the names, but you've never fought them. They are. I'll say that what you can tell is that they are a fighting group from Zimnus. These are non-slaves.
Would I know of maybe what race they could potentially be, or no?
Sure. Let's see. You know that Tina is a goblin. I'll say with an 11, that's all you know.
Okay. All right. With my eyes, is there any little lion men in the area that we're sitting?
Yeah, you don't even need to make a perception check. There's a few Leonin.
Any that look like me?
I mean, how racist do you want to get?
I meant like fur color wise, but all right, jeez.
All Leonin look the same. I would say that you are definitely a little more unique, mostly, and then don't have tiger stripes the way that you do.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll lean in. I'll lean into Vagari.
I don't know if there's any Goliaths here, but maybe we could swap earrings onto others.
But
Without-
the question is, how are they going to even accept that? They're probably going to be awake unless we do it while they're sleeping. But they're
From
going to
what I-
notice when they wake up.
From what I heard, it was any bottle.
Ah, Davin, this is why I love you so much. Well then, let's get some attention. Let's make some friends, shall we?
In any bottle, she also said, or never said, how many.
Well, I think a bottle typically means one, but she wasn't specific. So, maybe after the first bottle, we got a little carried away.
Yeah. And maybe share some with someone who looks just like us. Maybe perchance not with an earring.
Yes, and the night went where it went, and
If things happen to go,
I'm so
Things
drunk, I
move
don't
around.
remember. I don't even remember what happened. What earrings? I wasn't wearing earrings last night. Davin. What? Come. Can I get a bottle of your strongest alcohol, please?
Yes, right away, right away.
All right. Davin, you're pretty likable. Go make some friends with your lion man.
I'm likable? Oh, I'll try.
Oh, once the bottles come back, I'll grab a couple of casks, I assume.
Sure.
And I'll pour a couple, and I'll immediately try to go to a Leonin that does not have an earring.
Fair enough. There is a lot of merriment here. There, lots of people, all walks of life, all over the world. This is a huge arena. And everybody's always excited to show their mettle. So there's a lot of people just drinking, having a good time. There's already a few people that are not drunk, but you can see that they're like, enjoying themselves. There are also a number of people that are like really anxious and kind of like there's a few people in the corner just kind of like rocking back and forth. They have their hands together, like biting their fingers, just like, and there are, you do not make a perception check.
Is there any Goliaths, too? Perception, that's going to be a 16.
16. You do see a couple of Goliaths, mostly male, but you do see a few other female Goliaths. There's not a lot. There's like maybe 4 of them, maybe 5. You do see this one figure that's off in the corner, and he's just like still. He's got his hands like right in front, and he's like just looking at everybody like excited. Like you can see a bloodlust in his eyes. Nothing special about that guy, just like that fucking freak over there in the corner.
Don't mind the freak in the corner. He's not an open side quest.
He's a large. You see a large minotaur guy, and he's just like hulking in the corner, like.
I'm just gonna set this chair in the corner, guys. Don't mind me.
I'll watch.
But yeah, you see a few Leonin and a few Goliaths that may not be able to pass for you guys. See?
Okay. I go up to the Leonin and
friends, it's so good to be here. Cheers.
You see this more. They have kind of like they have a black mane, and a more orange sort of.
Oh my god, like
fur for the
Scar
rest
from the
of them.
Lion King.
And a scar down its eye.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amanda. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Called it. Long live the king, and I just shove him off of his chair onto the floor.
he's just perfectly enjoying his food. Like,
I'm kidding. I don't do that. I take it back.
This guy is a little taller than you.
Hello.
little cub.
I do understand my size could be somewhat deceiving, but my belly is always full. Care for a drink?
I love tricks.
Beautiful. What is your name? We might fight side by side in the future.
Or face to face. My name is Nadab.
Nadab.
Yes,
Sabhir.
Nadab.
Nadab.
Pleasure to meet you,
Sabhir.
Sabhir. Good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. So, you come from any house?
House?
Who do you fight for?
I fight for myself.
Oh, a free gladiator.
Yes.
You are something.
that's when he notices the earring. Ah, I see. And what house
Yes.
do you serve?
I am for Elam, right?
Yes, Qaid Elam.
Yeah.
I fight for Qaid Ilam.
One of the 12 nobles. How wonderful.
Well, I have more along the lines of got thrown into the house, but you know, with age comes fighting, and fighting comes glory. I'm sure you know.
I'm all too familiar. And you do recognize that Nadab is a little more recognized. He's actually from Shell Hill. He fights in Shell Hill. You've seen him compete a few times.
Oh, okay.
Was it Nadab? Nadab, you seem familiar.
I've
Have
made
you
my
ever
way
come?
to Musbara a few times, yes. I am familiar with the 12 houses.
And I believe I have had to sew up your handiwork.
It would not surprise me. So you are a medic as well?
It is where I got my start, but now I fight in the arena.
At this point,
Very
I see it's going good, so I like walk up to them and interrupt. Hey, Sora, I see you made a friend.
The
Did you?
fearless runner! And
Yes,
he
that's
approaches
he.
you and grabs your hand, takes your hand, like he goes to. It is an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Wow, I'm
I've
very
seen much of
taken
your
aback.
work in Musbarak. No, it is
Oh,
you are very, very prominent. A lot
This
of
is
promise,
Nadab.
a bit green, but a lot of promise I see in you.
wow. And I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again?
Oh, it's Nadab. His name is Nadab.
Nadab? Okay, well, Nadab, it is such a pleasure to meet you, and now I absolutely insist you have to drink with us.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh, dang it.
While that's happening, I'll start pouring my cup into his cup. Or the bottle into his cup.
I got an 8.
You go to pour into his cup, and he just kind of like flicks his wrist back a little bit. Yes, well, it is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Fierce Runner. Sabhir, hopefully I will see you on the battlefield. And you just pour onto the floor. I'm guessing you stop as he like moves his cup away, and he walks away. You can tell that somebody of his station feels insulted that somebody of your station did not recognize him, Vagari.
Oh. Well,
Like he expected you to know his name.
well, he seemed rather prudish, so that's not going to work.
Make
No.
a general persuasion check, both of you.
A general
Persuasion
what
check?
Persuasion?
Yeah. Or a charisma check, whatever you guys want, or deception, up to you.
I got a 12.
You got
It's
a
going
1.
to be an 11. 11. Sorry.
You do manage to find people that kind of look a bit like you guys and get them a little bit drunk. You're not sure how well it's working out. We'll come back to this in a second. Khadija, what are you doing?
I was like demanding like to know who ordered this and all that stuff. I think my background feature lets me basically know who the movers and shakers are.
Yes, and you can actually make your way up to the viewing platform with all the other nobles and the
Alright,
important
great.
people, rich people, merchants, nobles. Like, there's a ton of people in here, and you do have access to all that because of your station. It is entirely up to you if you want to make yourself revealed to the people here.
What were the names listed on it again? It listed the lizard guy from before? Or for the
It
three
listed
fighters?
Vagari, and so basically, after speaking, the guy's name is Braden Lynch. He's a dwarf from Sagen. And after kind of gathering some information real and finding out some stuff, you know that he is a master of ceremonies. He's a fight promoter. And very likely the host of this event. So Braden, he shows you, right. So what I had originally on my list here was Vagari, the Fearless Runner, and Ruik, the Frilled Fang. That's what I had here. Fearless Runner and Frilled Fang, right? Then we get to Hawk a day ago, last fucking minute, to put me in an awkward situation that this duo fight turns into a trio fight. Now, I move heaven and fucking earth for you all because it's Qaid Alam, one of the 12 nobles, and now it's going to be Vagari, Sabhir, and Ruik. So Sabhir is here, but there's no fucking Ruik. So you need a third fucking fighter, or they're gonna handle it themselves, because I ain't fucking doing it again.
And I'm guessing this family would be very upset if their prize fighters went in only with 3. Only with 2 rather than 3.
I'd say so. I'm sure this Sabhir person probably doesn't have a lot of value. You don't have any. He flips over and just like looks at like essentially a stat sheet, and it's just like, lad's not been in a lot of fights. Won even less fights than he's been in, which is, Now, anything happens to this fearless runner of yours, I'm assuming Alam's not going to be too happy. But you know what? It's your ass, not mine. I just run the event. I don't fight in it. And I don't answer to no one.
Alright. Fine. Put me down for it then.
You'll fight.
Yes, I'll
You know what? I'm not going to question it. That works. What's you got a fighting name?
I want to open up a name generator real quick. Wait, what did what did my companions here call me before? Red something?
Oh.
What was it?
Who?
Oh, dang it.
These two knuckleheads. They called me a parody of something that I got known as, but I cannot remember it for the life of me.
I can't remember either.
Khadija, the cleaner.
Oh,
She cleans the floor.
It was like something like the red. No. What was it?
Crimson
it's
Death?
like I don't think
It was something with the
Crimson
hawk.
Yeah, it was something. It was something funny, and you were like, "No, I'm not. I'm not saying that."
Hayam is a blood wingtip hawk, or something to
Yeah,
that effect.
Chaim is going to reveal who I am more than I will.
Yes.
So I can't really bring him into the fight with me.
I mean, you can. You can certainly do so. He's not. He's rare, but not unheard of, like his species.
The blood hunter? I don't know. I forget what.
Just put
Well,
down the jackal.
the jackal.
Yes.
All right. I'll put down the jackal. You have until tomorrow morning to come up with something not shit. So
Why?
come find me. And that is where we're going to take our... I mean, unless there's something else you wanted to do, Khadija.
I feel like I should check up on them, but I'm also having a blast just having them struggling through conversation.
Fair enough. Well, we'll take our break here, and when we come back, we'll see how they fared. And welcome back. So let's real quickly pick up where our two gladiators are trying to convince somebody else to... You guys are trying to put your earrings on somebody else?
Yes.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Trying to get them drunk enough so that way they don't feel the
Well, make a persuasion check with advantage, both of you.
persuasion check with advantage.
You guys are spending a lot of gold on higher liquor, I'm assuming. So you guys can mark off like 3 gold each, if you guys, depending on how much you guys are using.
I rolled an 11.
Soft 20.
You find 2 comparable enough people. Sabhir, yours is a little more similar without the stripes. Vagari, it's a little there. It's imagine if you had kind of like a buzz cut and were a man, but close
No one
enough.
can match my beauty.
So y'all are having this conversation. You got them drunk, and then I took my sword.
Yes.
And you stabbed him, right? You stabbed. I stabbed. Why do you ruin this story? I stabbed him. I knew it.
Quite an enthralling story. Please tell us more.
No, it
But first, wet your
was-
whistle.
Yeah.
Did you kill him? Hello? I'd nudge him a little bit.
Ah,
Are you
Oh,
alright,
yeah.
my friend?
da. I am fine. Used to. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, if
Da.
you ever feel tired, here.
And I'll pull out my perfect hide. Hyena hide.
Yeah.
You can sleep. Sleep.
Oh, wonderful. He like grabs it and just like falls straight back, and like, boom. Like a few people kind of like look and they just kind of ignore, and like the hyena hide falls right on his chest. That's the Goliath, and the
Alright.
Leonin is just like falling asleep on the table, like.
Well, I guess at this point, it's a better time now than ever.
Yeah.
If we can get these things off, and I start like playing with my earring to see if I can like unclip it or if it's like easy to remove.
Okay. Sabhir, you're doing the same?
I will actually assist Vagari. With hers.
Do I sense this at all?
You're not there at the moment, we're gonna say.
Okay.
Vagari, you take 20 hit points worth of psychic damage.
Oof. So I hit the ground.
Rough.
Are you unconscious? You're not unconscious.
No, I'm on the ground, like hurting though. Ow,
Vagari!
I would say, gosh, I got a migraine now. Don't do that to you if you haven't already, because that is not going to work.
What
Gosh.
if? How are we supposed to get these off?
Not doing that. If I do that again, I'm dead. My head
this point,
feels like it's
Khadija,
going
you
to
do walk up.
explode into a million pieces. God, I need more alcohol after that.
And I'll take the Leonan's cup that he hasn't finished yet, and I'll give it to Vagari and like,
Quick, drink.
Thanks,
Maybe
I
we can
need
cut
that.
it. Maybe we can cut it off.
Let's try cutting yours because I don't think I want to take another hit like that to my head.
You have a dagger, right?
I do. Let me see. And I reach into my belt and I pull it out. Do you want me to
Okay.
try or do you?
ah.
Khadija, at this point, you do walk up.
Oh,
Like I see you like ready to go. It's like
oh, Deja. I thought it would be the
Khadija.
greatest. I thought it would be the greatest idea to give Davin a nice haircut since it is the opening after all. But I was wondering, do you think it would look better if we faded or gave a mullet? What do you think?
do I see that they're drunk or?
Business
I'm gonna go
in
ahead and
front.
say,
Party
make a
of
deception
celebration
check
is
because
back.
this is a very obvious lie. I'm not going to
Let
give
it
you the option to
flow.
like choose persuasion.
Oh boy. Are you too drunk right now?
No.
What
no,
would ever
completely.
make you think that we're drunk? No.
Why would we ever? Why would we ever think that, or do that? Why would we ever drink that?
Gosh,
You see
why
a
would
passed
we
out
have?
Leonin on the table and a passed out Goliath on the floor.
Speaking of drinks, you should drink with us. Come, Deja, we still have more alcohol.
You're the one that's buying, so come on, sit down.
I sit down with them. They're hesitating. And like we're in the arena. There's really nowhere for them to go at this point. We're at the kids park thing. The door is locked.
This is slow escalator or the ride of the.
Au revoir.
I'm gonna go ahead and move us along. After a night of merriment and joy and drinking, you eventually find your way back to your quarters. They are simple but accommodating, and you find yourselves sound off to sleep.
Does that mean I get my
Follow-
health back?
Yeah, you get your health back. You get your long rest
Hell
back.
Woo!
What if I went into that fight with like 7 health?
Hey,
I'm not
you want
locked
to try
in
to
here
take the
with
earring
you.
off again?
No thank you.
We never tried cutting it off.
The following morning, the sun rises, and the sunlight breaks through into the rooms of your quarters of the arena.
I don't want to wake up. No.
Oh,
You
sun's
guys-
up already. Well, go ahead, Marcus.
You guys make your way downstairs into a sort of waiting area. There's a number of helpers here. Some of them are, you can see, are obvious clerics, and they're, helping direct people one way or another. So you go to like your side of the arena on the far end, and you're getting prepared. You collect your weapons, all this other stuff, and you see the dwarf Braden Lynch walk up to you. Right, okay, so we'll try this one more time. Allow me to write this down. So we've got the Fearless Runner. Just want to make sure I got it.
Yes, so that is correct. That is me.
Bird Lady, did you pick a name?
Yes, vermilion petal.
Wait, does that mean that you're fighting?
Yes.
Hold
Hey.
up, you're joining us.
Yes.
Why the sudden change of heart?
I
It
think
seems
we've
to
grown.
it seems to be the correct course of action.
Or maybe it was the alcohol, eh?
Could have been.
Hmm.
All right, fair enough. And Lion Boy, what's your fighting name?
They have called me Solus in the past. Solas.
Right, we're not doing that. Okay. See you all on the battlefield. And he walks out. You can see in the distance a few people pulling people off of some of the contestants out of the arena. And we will go into... Okay. So... After a moment, you see Lynch walks out. And something that you've noticed about the Duama Colosseum is that it is not fully inland. Part of it is built essentially over water. As you've been going through here, the ocean sounds really strongly. You guys collect your weapons, get into your exit tunnel, and you see the booming of crashing waves fills the tunnel leading into the battleground of the Duama Colosseum. As you move closer, you hear the held rumbling of the crowd's frenzied cheers. Welcome, mortal kind! The greatest show in all of Tethin! To the battleground of champions! To the ultimate test! Glory! Victory! Death! The sun blinds you momentarily, and as your vision adjusts, the waving of red cloth canvases wave above the stands filled with 80,000 onlookers. Atop the stands, on either side of the arena, the form of a massive dragon faces off with a roaring lion. Both stood on their hind heels. You see before you a triangular form of platform with stairs on either side leading to a bridge in the middle. And a massive wave fills the center of the arena, upshooting into the air, and salt water crashes down onto the battleground. Introducing, all the way from the fighting pits of Snjanje Vintir, the ghostly trio, Silent Sandra. You see a puff of purple smoke from the other side. Rusty Ryan, a puff of red smoke. And Trixie Tina, a puff of green smoke. And all the way from the greatest fighting pit in the land, the arena of true champions, I introduce to you the Vermilion Petal, the Fading Stripe, and the Fearless Runner. And the crowd goes absolutely fucking berserk. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Yes!
And turn to roll 20.
Oh. We don't have smoke like them, but we're gonna walk out and we're gonna show them smoke.
So you want the smoke, bro?
Well, we've tried hookah. Maybe we can get our hookah today. I rolled a 7. Oh wait, no, sorry. I have a 9.
I got 17.
I got a 12.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
It's a big
All right,
old arena.
so Khadija, what did you get?
I got a 17.
17. Vagari?
9.
9.
Because
And
for some reason I just
Sabhir?
never roll great.
A 12.
12. Perfect. Okay, so gonna go there,
Chill.
there, there. Okay. Okay. All right. You walk out into the arena. You guys are on the west side of the arena. The ghostly trio is on the east side of the arena, and we're gonna go into initiative. So, Khadija, you go first.
Cool. Let's see, how much movement would it take for me to get up these stairs?
You can if you right click, you can do that.
How high are these platforms?
They're about 10 feet tall.
10 feet.
Okay. 10 feet tall. Okay, bonus action, I'm going to shift. So I'm going to
Okay.
bump up my movement speed to 40. And get some temp HP.
Is this the first time that we've ever seen it, like, close up?
Like this close up? I think so, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just kind of see like my face become much more like animalistic.
Okay.
Yeah, like the teeth gets longer and like I kind of develop a small snout almost. And then I'm going to, yes, run up this as far as I can. So it would be 20.
I'll say you can. What's your full
Am I not-
distance?
40 now.
Yeah, 40. So you can get to any one of these three
I'm gonna
spots.
go right here at the edge then. Which one's
All right. So that's your
I
bonus
can't
action
move.
movement. Do you have any action?
I can't move my token.
Oh, sorry. Allow me to fix that. My apologies. All right, you should be good to go.
Okay, so
And I need
plus
to
my
give you
bonus.
Hayam as well.
Hayam is chilling up in the rafters right now or whatever. He's like on the
You're not-
side.
You're not going to use him in the fight?
I'll leave him. I like to think he's like flying above the stadium because he's way too recognizable
Okay. All right.
at the moment.
If you do choose to use him, you are welcome to.
Yeah.
Just gotta find you.
Yeah,
your
he just
hawk.
literally drop out of the sky then.
Yeah, that's your hawk. We'll say that Hayam is chilling up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put him on the statue over here, on the dragon statue here. So he's over here. Okay.
And do I see our enemies at all?
You do not see an enemy, but you can hold your action to fire if you want.
Yeah, I'll hold my action to fire away.
All right. So as soon as somebody pops up, you're gonna do that.
Yeah. I'll pop him off then.
Okay. Cool. So, Trixie Tina is gonna go. She has. I'm actually gonna move them closer to the platform because you guys were one space away. So I'm gonna move her one space away as well. So. Alright, so she's got 40 feet of movement. She's gonna go here. And she will take her action to dash. She's gonna come in the center over here.
Alright. Is she in visual range?
She is in visual range. You can take an attack.
Alright, I'll shoot at her.
Sorry, that's not
that,
Trixie Tina.
That is
That-
a 10 plus 7, so 17.
apologies. That is the wrong person. Trixie Tina is the green one. My bad.
Okay.
She, I believe, has only 30 feet of movement. Yeah, she's got 30 feet. So we'll go. She's gonna do a thing, come up to these stairs. She's not all the way up. I'll say that she has 3/4 cover, but you can try to.
I ignore that with sharpshooter.
Okay, then you can try to make an attack
Okay.
roll.
Do you want me to roll again then?
Yeah. Well, no. You said you rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, then I'll roll the damage. That's an 8. Plus 3, so 11.
11 points of damage. You take aim, fire. It like cuts part of her like cheek a little bit, just like dashes by, but does a significant amount of damage. Like goes the way that it arches, it goes across her cheek and then down her back a little bit. Cool. So she's gonna do that. That is Rusty Ryan. He is going to. Yep. He's gonna take 20 feet of his movement to come up here to just climb the wall. And he is going to take another action. He's got 50 feet left. No, 40 feet left. He's going to run straight across. All right. So you see this like burly looking guy who just like climbs over the wall with a cape, and he just like starts running straight down the pathway. Sabhir, that is you.
I will turn to Vagari and
Fight hard and fast.
and I'll jump up using my movement. I'll jump up onto the platform, which is 10 feet, right? So a standing jump, I can do that.
You can do that.
Right? Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the jump calculator real quick. You want to do a standing jump. How tall are you? 6 what?
6'3",
And what is your strength score?
16.
Without a running start, your high jump is 3 feet off the ground.
Aw. Well,
Your long jump is 8 feet horizontally, but your high jump is 3 feet.
well, that sucks. In that
I
case,
And with
just
a running
imagine you
start,
trying
your high
to
jump
jump
is
up
6
and then
feet.
not.
Like
Yeah.
imagine like those cat videos where they're just like
where they like get ready for it and then just ah.
You're just like, fight hard.
Do you have the athlete feat?
No, I do not.
And you're not a champion, right? You don't have
No.
yeah, so no. Now,
Nope.
yeah, you can't jump up. You can use twice your movement to climb up the wall.
Okay. Then that's gonna be. Well, I mean. So yeah. Could I use twice my movement to climb up the wall? So that'd be 10 feet. So that'd be 20. What? 10 feet? 20 feet?
You can use 20 feet to climb up the wall, and you have 10 feet left.
Okay. Actually. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then I got 15 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, and then I will take the dodge action,
Okay.
and I will end my
good.
turn.
Sounds good to me. All right, Vagari, you're up.
I was going to use my action to dash and then to rage as my bonus. So I should end up pretty much equidistant to where the opponent dashed, correct?
Sorry, repeat that. You're gonna do what?
I wanted to use dash as my action and then rage as my bonus.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. So are you gonna climb around? Are you gonna run around, or are you gonna climb up the wall?
If I climb up the wall, I might be able to get a little faster forward. let's see. So that would be
So
20. It doesn't make a difference, so I'll just run around.
well, running around will cost you 30 feet will allow you to get here.
Okay,
And then-
yeah, never mind.
60 feet would allow you to get there.
Yeah.
That's how much your
So-
action dash would take you. If you climb up 20 feet, that allows you another 10 feet of movement. So you can go 10, and then if you use your action to move another 30 feet, that puts you over here.
Okay, so I'll climb up the wall also then to get further.
Okay. And then you're using your action to dash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna dash up over the wall, and as I'm charging and sprinting past Sabhir, I go, Tavin, I can't have you show me up now. And then
I'm out of breath.
and then just in a rage as I'm sprinting toward the opponents, I scream, I am Fearless Runner, and you are going to die by our blades tonight.
Okay. All right. And then
Hell yeah.
that is going to be this person, Silent Sandra, which...
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, no, what?
No. From nothing.
Uh-huh.
I'm only seeing it's a 2v3 fight, so it's obviously we're gonna win.
Uh-huh. Okay. That is what Silent Sandra does. So we are back to the top of the round. Khadija, you are up.
Cool. Where am I? I'm over here. And these guys are trying to... Does this look like a close range fighter?
Yes.
And this is definitely... Wait, that's my friend. Oops.
Don't attack me, please.
No survivors.
Little did you know this was 2v4.
He's carrying a mace, but he has a longbow on his back as well, just FYI.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on this dude here. Alright, let me double check the distance real quick before. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast bonus Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to
We'll
take
mark him
aim with the sharpshooter feat.
Okay.
Which does a thing. I get like a negative modifier.
Negative 5.
Negative 5? Okay. So I'll just have a +2 for the ranged attack then.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna attack him. That's a 9 + 2, so 11.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
You take aim, the arrow whistles across, and he just kind of moves over to the side.
Alright, I duck back down then.
Okay. All right. Cool. That is Trixie. Tina is gonna go. She's gonna move. She's gonna move over here, real quick. Vagari, I would like you to give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oof.
Great.
You got this.
I don't know. It's not a natural one, but it was modified to become a 1. So, I failed.
Yeah, safe to say that you fail.
Did I pass? 1 is the ace card up my sleeve.
Sorry, I'm just reading a thing that I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. Okay. So what you're going to see suddenly from below your feet, tons, like thousands of spiders start climbing all over your body and biting into you. You're going to take 4 points of psychic damage.
Does that include the rage being halved?
Rage does not have psychic damage.
Ew. It was worth a shot.
You tried.
All right.
And she's gonna move down here, and that is her turn. I believe, yeah, that's her. So now Ryan is gonna run up. That's Dusty Ryan. He's gonna use his action to dash to get right in your face, but I believe that's all he can do. Yeah, that's all he can do. Sabhir, you're up.
All right. In that case, I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will swing around with my spear and put it right under on the backside of my shield, and I'll shove Rusty Ryan over the wall.
Oh shit!
Hell
Okay.
yeah!
What a fucking move! All right, contested athletics.
Okay. No.
No!
All right, so you're the one initiating the action, which means that he sets the DC, which you have to beat. So he rolled
9.
He didn't roll great. He rolled a total of 11.
I rolled a 9.
You go to like shove him. He like takes his mace, bats down your spear, and just like headbutts you.
Oh.
You don't take any damage, but
Mhm.
but he manages successfully to actually, yeah, no, he's good. Yeah. So is that your turn?
He headbutts me, and I'll drop the shield, and I'll grab him by his cuirass, and I'll scream in his face, and I'll do Daunting Roar.
Okay. All
I
right.
need a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
What is the DC?
14.
What does it do?
You become frightened.
Fair
Become
enough.
frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Right. You roar in his. You grab him, roar in his face, and
Well, It's any person within creatures of my choice within 10 feet. So, well, I would have to choose him. So,
within
yeah.
10 feet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Did the music just stop? Okay. So he headbutts you. You grab him by the cuirass, pull him in, and roar. And he just kind of this one has spirit. He is unaffected. Is that your turn?
Yeah. That is now my
Alright.
turn.
So, okay. You suddenly see, as if appearing out of nowhere, oh wait, wrong one. This gnome-looking person with 2 daggers, and she's gonna get advantage on attacking you. That's a nat fucking 20. I rolled
Jesus
a nat 1 and a
Christ.
nat 20. And she is going to deal. Oh shit! Actually, I need more.
Ooh,
I need
this
more
is
die
gonna-
so I can do all the damage.
This is
Take
gonna
all the
suck.
damage.
I didn't
This
think I
is
was
gonna
need-
suck.
I didn't think I was gonna need this many.
Jesus Christ, how many do you need?
4d6. 3d6?
That is gonna be. I didn't roll great. $11 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Woof.
So she
is rough.
appears she just suddenly appears from being invisible, just like grabs both knives and just stab them right into your leg, just like right in there.
You know,
That
mm.
is your what? Do you have a
Oh
reaction?
no, no, I don't. I
Okay.
wish I did.
Cool. That is her turn. So we're gonna go back to the top. Khadija, you are up.
All right. Dang. Do I see this person?
She is crouched down. I'll say she has 3/4 cover. You can kind of see the top of her head.
All right, I'll ignore that. She looks like a magic user type, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take aim at her then.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna do another sharpshooter shot and hope she has low AC.
Okay.
All right. Okay, that's an 8 plus 2, so 10. I gotta start doing that.
The green hood that she's wearing, she's a little goblin. You just shoot it off, and like you see the two goblin ears just kind of like go up, and then they immediately like go down again. Is that your turn?
This is looking a little dicey. I'm just gonna tell.
You're telling me.
Hyam's on top of one. No, he's over here.
Hyam's over here.
I'm just gonna have him like fly. You know, no, fuck this lady. I'm gonna tell Hyam to attack the mage.
You're telling Hyam to attack the mage?
Yeah.
All right.
This is looking a little dicey already.
Does Hyam have range? Yeah. 50 feet,
Yeah,
55 feet. I think he has 60 feet worth of flying,
Yeah,
right?
60 feet. And then after he hits her, he'll just fly 5 feet up in the air above her. Yeah,
All right.
He'll stay in range. He'll stay in range.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, please don't fuck me. My body just fell. Oh my fucking... does an 8 hit?
8 is not gonna hit. And
I feel like I'm
actually,
paying for like being really badass before, and now I just suck.
I apologize. I am gonna need before your turn. We're just gonna retroactively do this, but I mean you missed and Hyam missed, so nothing happens. I am going to need Vagari and Sabhir to make a dexterity saving throw as the wave below the arena crashes into the column underneath the arena, and it's going to blast people in this area. So they're also making their saving throws.
Yes, I got a 20.
You got a 20?
Steve, you gonna die!
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I'm starting
Okay.
to see why he wasn't put into fights before.
That
So-
doesn't hurt at all.
No.
All right. So, you got a 20 and you got a natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're gonna take. Vagari, you take half damage, and Steve, you're gonna take full damage.
Okay.
10 points. So, Steve, you take 10. Vagari, you take 5.
Even with a 20?
It's either success or
Dang.
fail.
That must have been
Um,
high.
Steve, Sabhir, you are knocked prone.
Ooh, okay.
And so is... Wait. They take... so Ryan takes half damage. Sandra takes the full amount of damage. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now it's Khadija's turn, which you took. Are you going to do anything else, Khadija?
I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm a happy little camper.
Fair enough. We're going to go back to Tina. She's going to take her action to continue... actually, no. Vagari, the spiders suddenly disappear. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. But next to Sandra, you see you both see this swirling sort of green mist and a horse with a green spectral horse made out of skeleton with green flame mane appears next to her. And don't have a great yeah, we'll use this. Appears next to her, so she's going to mount that horse. That is going to be Sandra's turn. Well, she has to wait for her turn to mount the horse, but that is what Sandra is going to do. And she's going to move back here and hide again. That's going to be Rusty Ryan. Rusty Ryan is going to take an attack at you, Vagari, with his mace. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so
He comes down.
Sorry, I was gonna just backtrack real quick, so just so I know that my HP is correct. So, did I take 5 damage because it was halved and I took 10 originally, or should I have 5 because I saved?
You saved, so you take, instead of 10 damage, you take 5.
What was it? Bludgeoning damage, or
It was bludgeoning damage from the wave. Yes.
so? Would it be 2 to 3 damage
No.
because she's
it was
raging?
10. It was. Oh. Yes. So instead you take 2 points of damage instead of 5 because you were raging.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so now I'll go on with the 9 damage.
So actually, you don't take 9. You take
I would
6.
Yeah, okay.
No, you take 4 points of damage instead. Because he rolled for 9 points of damage, but you are you're raging, so you take half, so that's 4 points of damage only. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. That is all that he can do at the moment. So now, Sabhir, you're up.
All right.
I will let you know. Sandra is looking real rough.
Okay. I will use half my movement to get up.
Yep.
And I will come over here.
And she's also knocked prone as well.
Okay. So in that case, I will bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Yeesh. Yes. I get 11 health points back.
Damn.
Got a
That's a hell of
9.
a roll.
I got a 9 out of 10. Plus 2, so that's 11. And then I will. You said Sandra is prone?
She's prone.
Okay. So I will go ahead and take a stab with the spear at Sandra.
You get advantage because she is prone.
All right. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Ooh, okay. So
Don't even roll for damage. She has 1 hit point left.
I'm
How
rolling.
do you?
Yay.
How would you like to finish, Sandra?
There's a horse right. There's a spectral horse right there, right?
Yeah.
I would like to step between her and the horse, and as she's knocked down, I'll just put one foot on the chest and then another, and then take my spear and just
Not the day.
throw it right into the throat.
It is my day. My time.
And then I'll action surge, and I'll whip around with the spear, and then I will attack. I will attack Rusty Ryan,
Go for it.
and I get a +2 because I'm flanking, right?
Correct.
That is a math. Why are you not mathing? 18 to hit.
Just hits.
All right, I will make that a tripping attack. I need you to make a DC 13 strength throw.
Okay. Yeah, he succeeds for sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, roll damage. Damn.
That is 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points. Okay. You
No, so sorry, piercing. Whoops.
piercing. You bring the spear down into Sandra's throat, pull it back out. She is like coughing up blood, and you can see as the rain from the remaining water in the air from the tidal wave rains down. You can see that it lands on her face, and you can't tell if it's the water that's landing on her face or her eyes are like moving about with a furious river in her eyes, a furious maelstrom in her eyes.
Oh.
You turn
Okay.
around. Ryan goes to put his shield up, but you just catch it right as he's trying to defend himself and stab him right in the shoulder. Is that your turn?
Yeah. That is now my turn.
Okay. Vagari, your turn.
So I am going to start kind of stepping back a few feet, and I yell to Sabhir, Tavin, that was good. Your intimidation, good. Attacks are good. But remember what we discussed when charging. And I dash toward him. When you charge, and I get to him, and I like shove my shoulder in him. You want to put your weight into your upper body like this. And then I try shoving him off like Sabhir tried doing earlier.
Okay. All right. So first thing that's going to happen is he's going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you move away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
Boo.
Oh, he doesn't get the benefit of that. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I rolled a 1 on the damage die. You take 4 points of damage, half to 2 because you're raging.
Woo!
I'm okay with this.
And now he has to make a strength saving throw. So this is a contested athletics, right?
I believe so, yeah.
What it like? You're using what?
Dash to basically charge 10 feet toward him, and then I'm gonna shove him, and that knocks him 10 feet, I think. Yeah. To push the
this
target
is your
10 feet away from you.
If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line, you either gain a +5 bonus to the damage roll or push the target up to 10 feet away from you. Okay, so to shove somebody, you need to make a if you choose to shove and you succeed. So this is a contested athletics. So go ahead and roll an athletics check.
And I believe you have advantage because you're raging.
She does.
Sweet. I rolled a 17.
He turns towards you, puts his shield and his mace in between, and you say, you gotta put your weight into it, and like he holds the ground for the second, and then you lift him up and he goes into the drink.
Yay! See?
You just see him go
Like that, Davin.
splash. Okay.
Now that's
Anything else?
a hit.
Anything else you want to do?
That's good for me. Nope.
Perfect. So that is going to be Tina's turn. Or no, that's not true. That's Silent Sandra's turn, and she's down. Yeah. So now, Khadija, we're back to you.
Wow. A lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
I'm gonna try to hit this chick over here. This
Go for it.
I really want to do sharpshooter. So I'm gonna do that. Even though it hasn't worked at all.
Third time's
Never mind.
charm.
Nope. That doesn't work. I tell Haya to attack.
Go for it.
No. I am sucking in this fight. You guys would have been fine without me.
So
Still
nothing
time.
happens.
Nothing
Okay.
You guys leveled up and I just suck. You just don't need me anymore.
You take another shot, and like the ears that are down just kind of go further down. The little goblin ears.
She uses some strange sorcery. I can't get her.
It's rough. I mean, she is a magic user, you know. Yeah, she's gonna pop up. Oh, wait a minute. Can she do it?
Oh no. You know what? She has girl boss energy. She can do it.
She's not having a great time right now. Oh, I forgot about this other thing. Well, she hasn't taken much damage, so it's really not an important thing. Okay, she's gonna pop up, and she's gonna target. She's gonna pop off 2 arcane bursts, one to Vagari and one to Sabhir. So this is the one to Vagari.
Can I use Stone's Endurance to react?
You can do that after if you get hit to take the, to
Okay.
reduce the damage. Does a 16 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
It does? Okay.
Yeah.
You are gonna take... Fuck me, man. How did I roll that poorly? 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so can I react to that?
Yes, you can react and use Stone's Endurance to reduce that amount of damage.
Okay, so I basically see it coming toward me, and I take my axe and I like hoist it to kind of shield my face from the impact. And I will take... So that's 6 less damage.
Okay, so 6 less damage, and so you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
All right, and then Sabhir, the next one comes to you. That's a 19 on the die,
Ah, come on.
and I rolled way better. That is 13 hit points. 13 points of psychic damage.
Are you dead? I think you might be dead, my god.
I didn't hear no fucking bell.
After swinging around and trying to trip him, I'm not down.
Oh, you're not down.
No.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Get that X away from me.
Dang.
Sorry, my bad. My
Get that
apologies. My
What are you
apologies.
doing? What are you doing? I'm still fucking standing. I didn't hear
I-
no
I-
fucking bell.
I thought you were down.
I did too. That's a lot.
All right, So-
I'm sitting pretty.
fair enough. That is
Jeez.
her turn. I don't think she can do anything else, so we're good. I'll tell you. Yeah, no, that's her turn. That's all she does. Rusty Ryan is going to take 10 feet of movement to get out of the water, and then, you know what? He'll go, yeah. He's gonna run over here. He's gonna move instead that direction. And Sabhir, you have 3/4 cover, but he's gonna peek out to use his longbow.
Okay.
So he takes his bow. So your AC has 3/4 cover. I believe that's a +4 to your AC.
Okay.
Oh shit! No, you have a shield and everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not gonna
+4.
work.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
Nope. 22, my guy.
Too bad. 22 does not, or 17 doesn't hit. That's all he's got. That's his turn. Sabhir, back to you.
In that case, after getting hit, I'll turn to Vagari and I'm just like,
It's not looking too good, but gotta finish with style.
and I will run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll take a dash action. 1, 2. Actually, wait, no. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. I have 7 space. I have 7 spaces of movement. I have
6
35
spaces.
feet.
Oh, 35. Yeah, 7.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Dash. 5, 10, 30, 35. All right. And then even though I can't really do any bonus actiony stuff. So yeah, I'll just that's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah, fair enough. Vagari.
Can I jump over this corpse in front of me?
Yeah. You could definitely do that.
Okay, I'm gonna
Walk on it.
Stomp on
Actually,
her
I will
face.
say, Sabhir, the horse is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
What?
It-
Oh, the
Okay.
horse is still
It-
alive?
I
It can
say
make a hoof
nay.
attack. It can make a hoof attack.
I say nay.
And nay, you do because he just rolled a 5 on the die. So, yeah. Okay, Vagari.
All right.
Hey there, horse.
You can
Well,
jump
then,
over
in
the corpse. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna kind of jump like over her leg, catty cornered 10 feet toward the horse, and take my axe and swing after. Can I just say I dashed 10 feet?
Sure.
Okay, so I dash 10 feet. I use the corpse to kind of like hoist myself and like push off and jump even further, and I come down just like from the air, swinging at the horse's neck.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay, so that is going to be
So much animal
A
violence.
24. Yay!
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
You're sending your hawk into the fight.
Okay. And then for damage, that's gonna be that would be a 9.
9 points of damage. Okay. Horse is still up.
Dang it.
All right, is that your turn?
I still have some movement, right?
Yeah.
I have probably 20. All right, so after I hit the horse, I'm going to go ahead and go 20 feet toward where Sabhir is to catch up with him, heading toward this tricksy bitch.
Sounds good. Another tidal wave jumps into the arena, but there's nobody nearby to take the hit.
The horse is still up, right?
The horse is still
Yeah.
up.
And she just attacked the horse, so...
She
and
did
then
just
ran
attack,
awa- and then she ran away from it?
and then she continues to run. Yes.
Shouldn't there be an opportunity to it?
It used its reaction to attack
Oh,
Sabhir.
you're right.
All right. And actually, the horse hasn't gotten a turn, though it should have, because it's still being acted upon. Well, it'll take its turn.
What's its
during
name?
Trixie Tina.
Does
His name
it
is
have a
Bojack.
name?
His name is
Oh,
Bojack. Khadija, your turn.
Bojack.
Oh, boy. This guy's down here harassing my buddy, so I'm gonna shoot at him. Well, you get the regular shot.
You have a clear line of sight.
That is an 11 plus 7, so 18. Do I hit?
18 just hits.
And I believe he was the one that I hunters marked, right?
I believe he is.
Nice. So he's gonna take an extra
Yeah.
D6
let's
damage
go.
on top of the D8.
Yay!
My oh my. What do we got? We got a 5 and a 1. Plus 3. So 9 damage.
How would you like to put Ryan in the ground?
I don't necessarily go for a killing shot, but the arrow just kind of goes through him and knocks him down, and it kind of pins him to the ground, so he can't
You
get up
don't
again.
mercilessly kill a gladiatorial contestant in a sports game? That seems fair.
How hilarious would it be if you like hit him and then he fell back into the shark pit and got eaten by the shark?
If you guys fall into those shark pits, there are sharks in there.
Oh, I didn't even see those.
Yeah, there are sharks in there. I have the reef shark stats
Oh.
up, but they're only in these 4 tanks. Okay, so he's down. Do you have anything else you can do?
Bonus action, Haya, attack the staying woman.
I need to say something that I have not been doing. It hasn't mattered, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It needs to be all attacks on her are currently at disadvantage.
Well, I have been rolling like garbage anyways.
Yeah, that's why I said it doesn't really matter. I haven't kept an account, but I'm just letting you know now.
Okay,
You gotta roll
okay,
a disadvantage on her.
Okay, first roll 16, second roll is 19. So 16 plus whatever, 5. So 21. There's a 21 hit.
21. You rolled a disadvantage?
Yes, I got a 16 and a 19.
God
Hey,
damn.
know,
that's what
right?
we're
The one
talking
that-
about.
The time you tell me disadvantage and then I actually hit.
Yeah.
She was like,
no,
challenge
that-
accepted.
That'll do.
Battleship hit.
My die likes
Battleship
a challenge.
Yeah, that'll do. Go for it.
Okay, so it's a d4 plus 5. That is a 1 plus 5, so 6 slashing damage as Haya just attacks her face. It's like trying to pull her ear off.
He goes down, and this poor little goblin girl just. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna make a leisurely pace of, walking down. I should be around where everyone else is.
Fair enough.
I wave at the guy down there.
He's unconscious. The horse is also dead, but the horse just
That's so sad.
the horse disappears.
Oh. There was no need to beat it anyways.
Okay, so that's that's your turn.
Yes.
All right. Trixie Tina's gonna come out from, or she's just gonna pop up. She doesn't need to come out from behind the corner. Sabhir, first attack is gonna go to you. Another one of her little like magical blasts.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 23 to hit.
God.
Doesn't hit.
Sure it doesn't.
Nope. Not one bit.
That's 11 points of psychic damage.
Cool. It's a psychic blast, right?
Yep. It's called
Fucking
Arcane
ta-
Burst.
Okay. I take the hit to the chest, and then the eyes go back, and I roll back, and I fall down.
You are unconscious?
Currently at negative 11. No.
You can't really
Negative-
be at negative 11.
Well, negative math. 8.
That's fine. You're at 0. There's no negatives. Okay, and then she's gonna take her second attack to you, Vagari. That's not great. That's a 9 to hit, so nothing's gonna happen. She is going to hide back over here, and we
I
will...
see Davin fall, and I just get immediately irate, and I look at her, and she cowers in the corner in fear.
Yep. She pops up, goes, and like hits Sabhir, gets emboldened, moves over to the side, and you were just running, and the anger that you have just kind of like it hits, but it like braces off you, and she's like, that shouldn't happen, and then she just like hides again. That is her turn. Sabhir, it is your turn. I'm going to roll a death saving throw for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that is Sabhir. Vagari, you're up.
All right. I turn back to Deja. Take care of Davin if you can. I'll finish this. And I continue charging 55 feet. And then around the corner, I just like swing my axe and I hit her in the back.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. Attack roll 11.
Does not hit. You go to
Oh.
swing down. She puts her hands up, and you ping off of this invisible force.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I believe that is everything.
Okay, Khadija, you're up.
Oh, where is he?
Here.
Even if I dash towards him, I can't do anything to heal him.
Oh, I'm the X, 70 feet away.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Oh. I still have to dash. And
Well, you
I
take
would
your
have no-
action to dash, and it's a bonus action to make somebody, or no, it is an action to pour
Yeah,
a potion
yeah.
down somebody else's throat. Yeah,
Yeah, so you
you can
are
still
in the
you can
mix.
get to him on this turn.
Yeah, but I could also get to him on my next turn and still not waste the opportunity to attack. Fine.
It's entirely up to you.
I'll tell Hayam to attack the lady first.
Okay. Go ahead and have Haya make an attack roll.
That's a.
It's not a
11.
disadvantage this time.
It's an 11. Okay, my dice needs my die needs a challenge in order to roll well.
Just as Vagari's axe comes down, Hayam also comes down. They both get stopped by the invisible force.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I'll move. I'll move the 40 feet to right here, and then I'll just take aim at her and fire an arrow at her.
Go for it.
Alright.
Regular attack roll.
17.
17 will hit. Roll for damage.
Yay! That is another 8. Plus 3 is an 11.
11.
Yeah.
The three of you come in at the same time, off of the invisible force. Does not work. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. It is now her turn. What is she gonna do?
The 17
Nice.
hits.
You said 17?
Yes, it's 17.
Oh, I heard 11. Yeah, 17 hits.
No, 11 was the damage.
Oh, 11 was yeah, 17 hits. Okay, so you do 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, in her scared state with the axe and the bird coming down, she puts her hands up. The axe and the bird both hit the invisible force, but her ears kind of flop up in alertness, and just then you give her 2 piercings in one shot. Okay, so that is your turn, right? So you're done, right?
That's my turn. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna go. Let's see if she gets this back first. All right, she does. Perfect. She's going to move. Let me see. She has. Yeah. So she's gonna run over here. Vagari, you gonna attack opportunity at disadvantage?
I'm okay with this. Alright, so I'm gonna use my axe to try swinging at her and cutting her off.
I think Haya also gets an attack of opportunity.
Well, you've had Hayam swoop in and out of range every
Wait,
time.
No, he's been sticking there.
He was staying there?
Yeah.
All right, go
Yeah,
for it.
good.
Attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
12 will not do it.
16
I
and
did
a
not
20.
think
So 19.
19 will do it.
Why is it that whenever it's disadvantage I roll well? It's going to be 7 slashing.
7 points of slashing. Man, you took it away from me. It's unfortunate. All right, so after she stops you guys with a little invisible force and the piercing, the arrow goes through her ears, you see her kind of like glitch in and out of existence for a second, and she starts to run. Vagari, you miss, but Hayam does tear into her cloak, tearing the cloak off of her back and gets like part of her neck. When she gets over here, Vagari, she's going to make an attack roll to you with her arcane burst. That's not going to work. And she's going to use her second arcane burst. Maybe. That's going to be 14 points of damage? Or 14 to hit?
14 to hit, yeah.
14 hits? All right.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 15 points of psychic damage.
So halved.
Not halved.
Oof.
Because it's psychic.
Hold on. Well, then I'm down.
And
It's
then there
up
were
to
2.
you.
All right, so that's her turn. Vagari and Sabhir are both down. So Sabhir, you're first. I'm going to roll a death save for you. Okay. And then Vagari, I'm going to roll a death save for you.
Turns before oh, no. Never mind.
What?
No, sorry. I mixed up the initiative turn.
Okay. So this is the off turn, which means there's no wave. So Khadija, you are up.
Great. I'm going to run over to Sabhir.
Okay.
And I'm going to feed him one of my potions.
All right, you take your action to feed him a potion. I believe it's 2d4 plus 2. Or 2d4 plus 4, sorry.
2d4 plus... Okay.
For a regular
Want me
healing
to roll
potion,
it or
right?
him?
What's that?
Who should roll the health?
Up to you guys. You decide.
I roll a d4, you roll a d4?
Sure.
I got a 3.
I also got a 3. So 8.
Aw.
Nice.
You come up with 8 hit points, but Sabhir, you have 1 point of exhaustion because you went unconscious.
And I'm gonna sick Hayam on her again.
Okay.
I find
Make
it
an
really
attack roll.
funny that this bird is just really is it at disadvantage?
Not a disadvantage. No, she didn't get her feature back.
That is a 19.
19 will hit. Roll for damage.
All right. That is a 6. 6 shredding.
6 points of shredding damage. Okay. The back of her neck is just like all wrecked. She turns around, throws the blast, and then Hayam just like grabs her in the face and starts to like wrestle her and like just shred her face. That is your turn, right?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. She is going to. She wrestles Hayam off, sees you, and you can see her crazy hair like all in her face, just like, this is it! I'm done! And she's gonna go for you, Khadija.
Oh,
That's not gonna work. And another one to you. That's cocked as fuck. That should be enough. 19 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Cool. That is 12 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
And all right, perfect. She gets it back. She is going to yeah, she's gonna keep running, and she's gonna run down the stairs over here. Actually, no, she's gonna run. No, she doesn't want you guys to jump down to her. So she's gonna run behind over here. That is her turn. Sabhir, you're up.
Okay.
And remember, you have a point of exhaustion.
I do have a point of exhaustion. We did get 2 standard healing potions.
You were given 2. You were.
I distributed the healing potions among us.
You guys should have a total of 4 healing potions.
Now 3.
Because. And now, yeah. So you used 1 on the road, which Lenny reimbursed you guys, and then you got an additional 2. So you should have. You just used 1. You should have 3 left.
Okay. I'm get up and I will crawl over to Vagari real quick and then pop a cork and just pour the health potion into Vagari.
All right, you.
Drink. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
All right, 2d4 plus 4. I'm pretty sure. Is it 2d4 plus 4 or 2d4 plus 2?
Would you like to roll
Let's say
1d4?
4.
And...
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's 2d4 plus 2. Sabhir,
I rolled it.
deduct 2 hit points.
Boo.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled a 3.
All right. Rolled a 3. I rolled a 1. I'm sorry.
No
I rolled a
worries.
4 plus 2 is 6 hit points. And Vagari, you have a point of exhaustion. But you're up.
Yay! I'm awake.
So that's 5, 10, and then did I witness the goblin run down?
Were you unconscious when she ran? No, you weren't. Yeah, I'll say that you saw her run.
Kind of like Daisy thing. In that
Yeah.
case, I'll still stay on the ground, but I'll run. So what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But I'll lay down on the ground as I'm
Okay.
trying to like grab my spear and get ready.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll end my
That
turn.
that is your turn. Vagari, you're up.
All right. Let's see where I am. From here, I can dash, I guess, 30 feet down the stairs, 40, 50. Yeah, that's like enough. So I will.
You could also jump off the side if you want to.
That's ooh for extra flair. I'm gonna jump off the side, and when I jump
Now,
off the side,
I will let you know. This is going to involve an athletics check, which you will be doing at disadvantage because you have a point of exhaustion. And for every 10 feet you fall, if you fail the athletics check, you get a d6 worth of damage from falling damage.
Okay, well then no. You trying to trick me, DM?
I'm giving you the. If I was trying to trick you, I wouldn't have told you what was going to happen.
That's valid. All right, so I'm gonna do
bounce off
what I
the
was...
back of? Could Vagari bounce off the back of my shield as I'm laying down as like a?
No, because you would have had to hold your action to use the help action to help her get a advantage on the athletics check.
Okay.
To cancel out the disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna run down the stairs, dashing toward her, and then with my axe, I'm gonna take it and like try essentially just slashing her neck into the wall.
Oh yeah, you have you can do that because of your bonus action feature. All right, roll attack.
Okay. I hope I roll good. I didn't, but we'll see. I got a 16.
16 is just enough to hit. Roll damage.
Yes. Okay. So now for
Take it clean off.
Yamage. Take it clean off. That is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay. Vagari, how would you like to claim the very first victory that you all gain in the Duama Colosseum in the city of Haya over the ghostly trio?
I run toward her with my axe and I yell, you dare dash in this fight. You are more cowardly than your brethren, and now you are going to meet them with your final death. And then I just like take my axe and I slash her neck into the wall and just take her head clean off. Done.
Her head.
Yes.
You run down. You bring the axe up and around as you're yelling to her, the veins pulsing on your temple, and this look of horror on this tiny goblin's face that you tower over. She's barely up to your knee. You bring it in, slam the axe into the wall as if her neck wasn't even there, and just as you slam into the wall, the spray of blood from her face hits you from below up into your face, and the rain of the saltwater tidal wave starts to drip down your face, your hair matted in front of your face, and the blood slowly mixing with the salt water down your chest as you claim victory. And the three of you kind of are hearing this, are seeing this, hearing this, and the cheers are just going. Fearless runner! Fearless runner! Vermilion! Pedal! Vermilion! Pedal! Stripe! Fading! Stripe! Fading! Stripe! And you hear Brayden Lynch, who you now realize has been narrating the entire fight, but because of the adrenaline, you haven't been hearing him. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Mizbarak murderers! Wah! Fucking everybody goes berserk. Clerics come out from the sides. Some of them the first ones start grabbing the people, some of them looking at them horrid. Two clerics come and grab Tina, and like one of them her body, one of them her head, just looking at you terrified. Some of them go around. Crowd goes fucking berserk. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
I was waiting for you to be like, and because of the blood splatter, Vagari contracted syphilis and took 10 points of damage.
Nope.
Good night.
That note.
Oh man.